Good morning. It is 6:56 a.m. on Thursday, June 20th, 2019. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I'm running late this morning because I was up late. This is 5 more minutes. So, I was up late because I was running Dungeons and Dragons. And last night in particular was a one-shot, and it was an all Kobold one-shot. If you are not in the D&D sphere and are not familiar with kobolds, they're a classic little monster type where they're little creatures kind of like goblins. So, not little like a foot tall, but like 3 feet tall. And they're, depending on their various depiction, they're either more lizard-like or more dog-like, but they're humanoid, but sort of little dog lizard guys, and they're frequently depicted as kind of crazy and scampering and ridiculous and occasionally pathetic, but then there's lots of them and they team up on you, and they're pretty great. Kobolds are pretty great. And so we ran an all kobold party last night, and it was pretty great. It was called Kobold Impossible. I decided to handwrite out the mission brief. This was their mission brief last night for their all kobold adventure, and it went pretty well. I was pretty happy with it. It did run longer than I was expecting. Partly the first combat encounter had a lot of turns, and that really stretches out the combat, and so. We were well into it by the time we got through that first encounter, but it was a fun encounter, and I'm very pleased with how it all turned out. But it did mean that I was up late. I did not get myself a drink before I sat down to record this video, and now my voice is raw. You will maybe notice that my video is zoomed in on me a little bit again, color a bit better. This is because I did finally figure out my new camera software, or at least the Logitech's new camera software that they forced on me. So it's mine now, I suppose, but not my idea. I did figure it out. It needed an update was the reason that it wouldn't let me change the settings in the way that I was hoping. But, here we are. Here we are. It's working. So tonight I'm planning to do another gym workout. I think I did mention earlier this week, maybe Tuesday, that I just realized that I wrote on paper above my dry erase mat, and what I was writing on the paper was a permanent marker, and it's stained my dry erase mat a little bit. No, it's coming up. It's fine. Yeah, here, let's get you lots of squeaking and shaking. That's good. This is good video, right? My discovery that the swimming pool schedule changed just as I started actually attending, and so the time frame in which I was hoping to be doing swimming workouts, turns out now there's swim classes during that time, and so not going to work. But I can still go and do like elliptical and weights and stuff like that. So that's the plan for tonight, and so all good. But like right now, I'm still struggling a little bit with the not quite as much sleep as I normally would intend to get. But you struggle through. You do what it takes to have fun, I did certainly have fun last night. There's some very silly things happening in that one shot, and it really or I could take swimming classes. That's a good point, Kim. There are classes, and I am potentially interested in doing something like that. But the swimming classes in particular that are at that time are the swim team, like kids swim team competitive swimming classes. So there are some swim classes that I could take, but that's not what happens at that time. So I need to figure it out. They do have like various like swim aerobics things though, which seems like that could be fun, you know, at least to give it a try once. But what I'm thinking actually is that I'll do perhaps just a cardio workout tonight, and then maybe weekends like Saturday mornings are just that's when I'd go do the swimming. You know, and that's not bad. Having a varied workout could be good. In any event, I need to finish getting ready for work today, so I'm going to leave it here, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes. I just realized I'm sitting a little bit off-center in my video. You guys don't mind, do you? All right. Talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.